Hey guys, it's your host Divyanshu and I'm back with a new lecture. Here today we are going to discuss about the initial configuration which we need to do to set up our labs. But before that we need to follow some prerequisite which we require to configure our lab. So without wasting any time, let's go ahead with it. So first of all we need some prerequisite as in we need to download our VMware workstation. You can use this link also to download it. It will directly redirect you to your VMware Workstation website where you will be able to download. I guess the latest one is VMware Workstation 15. Next, we need a Palo Alto OVA file, which you can download from Palo Alto customer support portal, where you can just go log in and create your account if you don't have, and otherwise, if you already have account or a corporate account of your organization, then you can download the software from there. The OVA file, you can download any version there. So to do our lab. The third one is to download a ISO file from Microsoft website. So you just need to type on the Google that I need to download a ISO file from Microsoft. So it will redirect it to the Microsoft site. There you will be able to download a media tool. I'll show you later on in this video also this thing. So once you'll open the VMware Workstation website, you'll be able to see that there is a page come up with this output where you'll be able to see that you will be having a VMware workstation available for Windows as well as for Linux. So you can download any one of them, which one is suitable for your operating system. I have already downloaded the VMware for Windows and it's around 540 MB or more than that. Okay, so the next one is we need to just a second, guys. Yep. So let me just clear this. Okay, that's right. Okay, so after installing the VMware, after downloading the VMware and installing the VMware, we need the OVA file. So what you need to do, just open the customer support portal of Palo Alto. This is the URL you'll be able to see. I'll share all those links in the video description so that you'll be able to download from it there. There you just need to log in and go to the updates. After the updates, you need to go to the software updates and then select the PAN-OS VM series base images because we are going to deploy our firewall on VM infrastructure. That is the virtual infrastructure, right? So that's why we need the VM images. Here you will be able to see that we already have 9.1 available. So I have already downloaded the latest one, 9.1.0. You can download a 9.0.4 also, you can download 9.0.1 also, you can download 8.1 series also, or you can download 7.1. It depends only on your need only. So I'll recommend that whatever firewall is in your infrastructure you want to learn, you can download it accordingly. I already downloaded 9.1 because in my infrastructure I have already running with 9.0.6. So that's why I just need to learn the new features of 9.1. That's why I've downloaded it. The third one is the download a ISO file. So for downloading a ISO file, you need to go to the Microsoft website by clicking on this link, and then you will be able to reach to the Microsoft website. There you will be able to see an installation media option will be there where you need to download this tool. With the help of this, you will be able to create your ISO file. Okay. So let me just quickly tell you what is the lab which we are going to cover in our future scenarios also. So this will be the lab scenario which we are going to follow so that it will be better for us for the understanding. So we will be having a Palo Alto box here where the inside IP, that is the Ethernet 1 by 1, will be 10.1.1.250/24. Okay, and we will having a PC of 10.1.1.2 which is statically assigned IP which we are going to give to it, and the gateway will be the firewall interface. This one. If this PC wants to communicate to the internet, then it will be going via outside interface. The outside interface IP will be 192.168.250/24, and this is the one which subnet. This is the subnet which my Wi-Fi router is getting. That is 192.168.43.0/24. So I'll explain you all these things later on in the lab. The third one is the management port, in which we are going to configure the IP as 192.168.43.10. This will be the net mask and this will be the default gateway. Actually, this is the subnet which I am getting from my ISP. That's why I'm using the same. So we need to use the same for the management port as well as for the outside port. For inside or for any other like DMC, we can use a private range. I'll explain you all those things later on in this class only, where we are going to set up our lab from the initial config so that you'll be able to understand each and every step of it. Okay, so let me just quickly show you how this tool looks like. So I've already opened this Microsoft tool. See, first of all, I'll show you. I've already downloaded the ISO file. It's around 3.5 GB, and I have already downloaded the media creation tool, which I have already showed you here. This one, this one. Okay. So once you download, click on the download tool now. You will get a setup file like this. Okay. Once you run this, it will give you a prompt like this. So you just need to accept the license. Okay. So after accepting the license, we need to follow certain steps which it will trigger. Side by side, I'll show you that we are having a Windows file which I've already downloaded, Windows 10 file. I've already pan image downloaded 9.1.0, which is around 2.47 GB, and I've already a workstation. So I've downloaded the latest one, 15.5.2. It is a 30-day trial period edition, okay, which VMware is providing. So if you want to continue your lab, you can purchase a license, or you can go with the trial one also. But it will prompt you the pop-up again and again to register the device with a proper license or purchase them. So you can use it, or if you are able to complete it in 30 days, it will not trigger anything. So you can do that one also. Okay, so let's get started. So once we accepted the terms and condition of Microsoft Media Tool, we have option to upgrade this PC because I am already having the Windows 10 here, or create installation media USB hardware drive or ISO file for another PC. So once I click here, he is asking me for selecting the language, whatever language in which I want. Windows edition, as I already want Windows 10, it is showing me Windows 10. Okay, so I can download an image of 32-bit, 64-bit, or I can download it for both. Okay, so I'll tell you one quick thing here. If you download a 32-bit, it will be around 3.5 GB, which I've already downloaded here. If you download a 64 GB, 64-bit, it will be around 5.5 GB. Okay, so it depends only on your requirement and need. I'll recommend you to download the Windows 10 32 GB. It will be fine for our lab. Okay, so once we'll click next, it will option give you two options: USB flash drive or ISO file. Okay, so I just need the ISO file, so I'll click on the next. Okay, so then it will ask for the location, right? So let me just save this here. I'll mention it here. Okay, so after that, it will start getting access. It will start creating. Actually, I don't have the uh, complete permission of this. That's why it is not generating the ISO file, but you can download it and you can create it by this manner only. Otherwise, I already have other options also. So if you need the links, direct links for this downloading this Windows ISO file or Palo Alto VM, you just mention in the comment section, so that I'll share you some Google Drives option where you will be able to just click on them and download the original files from there. So you can download these things so that we can continue our lab session in the next class, where we are going to set up this entire lab. But before that, we need to follow some prerequisites, just like we already discussed VMware, Palo Alto overfile, and as a file for Windows. Okay, so that's all for today's lecture. Hope you like this video. If you have any doubt, if you need any clarification, just mention those on the comment box so that I'll be able to answer all those queries. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for your time, everyone. Bye bye.